feet reside way past sun. And we love sun, that's everyone. But can you let your hair down from that bun and shake right to left?
Live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Ranger Suarez. He leads the entire league in wins, and every time he grabs the ball, you expect results.
Yeah, he's coming right after hitters, Boog, setting the tone from the jump and giving his team a real chance to stack up some W's.
He's not just a pitcher, he's a gamer. Shows up every fifth day ready to compete.
That's why every rotation wants a guy like him, just flat out reliable, just like you, partner.
Adley Rutschman leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 7-11.
Fouled off left side. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. O'Neill matched a homer in his last game. Just getting started here from Fenway Park. And another ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
One away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. It features a great veteran presence, Pete Alonso.
Boogie's swinging the bat really well. 9 home runs last month. I'm sure he was itching to try to get to 10. So take that as motivation coming into this new month. They better deal with him very carefully.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. 3 hits and a loss last night. Clips the outside corner. 0-1.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
Man at first, 1 away.
Ball.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Off to a good start. He's got to get the baseball, work quickly, and move the ball around. And that time, perfect pitch at the knees on the outside corner. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And he can't make the play. Still slings it to second. There's one.
He's in there. He's
safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Ball.
Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Ward leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. High fly ball down the left field line. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Here's a 1-2. Just misses with that one. Two now. In the air to left center. And that is that. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Back here at Fenway. And towing the slab, Bailey Ober. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Jarren Duran leading things off and takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Check out the Red Sox lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Caleb Durbin.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, you know, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
That's to third. Zips it to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, right 2 away.
Wilyer Abreu.
2 down, bases empty. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Here's the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 now. Rips that one to right. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's into second with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw quickly into third. They're at the corners now to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Late swing, foul to the left.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're...
Swings and misses, struck them out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Gets the outside corner with that one. Two on, one out. Hit slowly on the ground. Derby to second, and that's two.
Got him, second out.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Bottom of the inning, so stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Fouled off down the right side. Here comes the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Cowser gets under it. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Roman Anthony.
Swinging a foul straight back. Late with the swing there. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Already two out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Andrew Monasterio.
Andrew Monasterio up next for the Red Sox. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit. When you get ahead in the
Ball
count,
2.
there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
On the ground, right side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Fenway Park, Jackson Holliday is racking up doubles like it's a hobby, part of quite a star-studded list, Singy.
Yeah, he's turning singles into doubles with quick turns and smart reads. Those gaps are his highways, 0 to 60 in a matter of seconds.
Spray charts are a nightmare. He hits it everywhere, really makes it tough for opposing defenses.
Yeah, and it's almost always with purpose. He just keeps making things happen at the plate.
Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Chopped left side. Gets it to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Fly to left his first time. Right through there for a strike. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next,
Really nice job
Orioles,
staying up the middle with his
fielder,
approach. He didn't
Taylor
try to
Ward.
do too much with the pitch, just shot it through. Infield.
And a base hit right there. So that's two straight two-out hits.
Everything
Up
came
next for
together
the Orioles,
perfectly for him right there.
shortstop,
Runner in scoring
Gunnar
position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop Gunnar Henderson. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game.
No.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Two on, two outs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Well, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
The ground's one to short. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Marcelo Meyer.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball three.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. Cowser under it. And there's one away.
Batting eighth, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
In the air, right field. O'Neill on the move. He's got it. And there's two away.
Batting ninth, center fielder Cedar Rafaela.
Now here is Cedar Rafaela. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Up the middle, Henderson whips it to first on the run.
Got him.
Nicely done for the out. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Fenway, it's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. Pitch misses. Ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Deal 1. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Blaze Alexander.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
To first, 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder Colton Cowser.
And now the center fielder, Colton Cowser. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
High.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
On the ground, Durbin. in plenty of time to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And gone! His 23rd of the year. The Red Sox score first. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Out towards right center field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Up next for the
These
Red
days,
Sox,
most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Now at the plate, Wilyer Abreu. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
First baseman Wilson Contreras.
Chop back up the middle. Holiday slings to first in time.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter.
So digging in, Roman Anthony. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one to first, and he can't come up with it. The flip.
That's an out.
Solo shot opens the scoring for Boston. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Jordan Westburg.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Ball.
That one ripped right center field. That's back. To the warning track, makes the catch. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Hurt one.
Foul ball there. The Orioles down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball one.
Stays alive. The 1-2. Out to short. Throws to first. And the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
For the Orioles, catcher Adley Rutschman.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Adley Rutschman now at the plate. 1 for 2. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Shortstop Andrew Monasterio.
Check swing went around. That's strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Kowser coming on. He's got it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman Marcelo Meyer.
On a line out towards center. Kowser takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And next for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Flied to right his first time. And a foul ball. Strike 2. And right back to the mound. Play made, that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Boston, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Tyler O'Neill will hit next.
Baltimore, right fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. That one the other way, and a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. that pitch down.
Check swing called strike. And the count 1-1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Tags the runner for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Base is empty after the double play. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And that one finds its way through. And Pete Alonso with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Runner on the move. Ball outside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
The Orioles with the tying run at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That's out to center field. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Durant wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2-2.
Foul ball.
And
Ball
there's the
3.
ball. Hit in the air, left field. Henderson has a beat on it, and there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that
Up
catch.
next
We
for
all
the
know
Red Sox,
those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That's
Ball
off
1.
the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And first offering is fouled off.
2 quick outs, needed to get that 3rd one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
And the 0-1. That one fouled off. Oh, and 2 now.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Quick toss to first. Durbin dives back in safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's got it. That is the inning. And the Red Sox leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Hitter, Blaze Alexander.
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Justin Slate.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. On the run, sends it over to first.
You're out.
And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out, and way to go.
D-Rod.
Fouled off. He was late. The Bo Sox holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. Out of here. And we are all tied up.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit.
Too high.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Carrying well. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that. Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Ripped to short. Third out. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at one apiece. The game of the week is a good one. We're back after this.
Now pitching for
We're
Baltimore,
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Felix Bautista. He last pitched 2 days ago. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
There's a line drive to left field. One up, one down.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Anthony Banda, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Sands getting loose as well. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Swings over the splitter for strike three.
First strikeout for him in this one, and that splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Now it's the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And a big swing and a miss. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in Boston. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Adley Rutschman. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Peyton Toley.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Ripped on a line to center. And there's one down.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. All tied up, and we're at the top of the eighth. That one's in there. That is strike two.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. That one in triple digits. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Taylor Ward blasts one out. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 2-1.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. .98 at the knees, and he couldn't connect. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. In the dirt. That's it. And that's a great play. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 2 and the Red Sox 1. The game of the week living up to its name. Back after this.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Anthony Banda.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Well, one-run game. Marcelo Meyer getting ready to hit.
Marcelo Meyer.
Looks like the pinch hitter for the Red Sox, Trevor Story.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity. And he came through for his club right there.
Not close with that one. Ball 1. on the move. Ball misses. Throw is saved. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Trying to move him over here. Alonso takes it himself, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
Job well done right there, getting the ball down and moving him up. Huge opportunity right now with a very important runner on third and less than 2 outs.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up. It'll be a disappointment if the runner from third doesn't score here. You have to find a way, especially with less than 2 outs.
Tap foul at the plate.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Check swing and a ball outside. Ball one.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Breaking ball inside. Ball two. Just missed. Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. The tying run is 90 feet away. That's in there, and that is strike one. This one in the air, center field. Cowser in position, and that ends the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back in Boston, all set to start the ninth in this one. Pete Alonso digs in now. Started after it, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. That pitch gets the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Alonso thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Rafaela should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Blaze Alexander.
close,
that's
but
a ball.
called a ball. Ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. The throw to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. He's already homered in this game.
That was straight queso right there.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he swings through that ball. 23 years old. And he was a second-round pick in 2024. High fly ball, right field. Abreu gets under it. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they still lead it 2-1. Tyler Holton comes on trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
The 1-2. And the sweeper is off the plate. Well struck left field. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, William Abreu.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The Orioles trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Here's Contreras now. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Carrying well. And this one's off the billboards. Home run. Wilson Contreras blasts one out. And we are tied.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. But this clutch home run gets us even again. 2-2 game. We head to extras on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. On to extra innings. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very
new pitcher for the Red Sox, Garrett Whitlock.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
That one close, rule the ball. And it's 1-0.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
And it's a called strike after the review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Man at second.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Good eye right there.
That's a really good take.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Hard hit, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
That misses.
No.
Ball 1. One on, nobody out, a run in, and here in extra innings. Runner takes off. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And it goes just foul. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Got him. Now 1 away.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Adley Rutschman. On the ground, could be 2. Story over to second, on to first, double play. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Orioles 3 and the Red Sox 2. The game of the week is a good one. We're back after this. Making a move at second base. Pinch running for Boston, Nate Eaton. Getting some more speed on the bases. On to the bottom of the 10th. So stepping in for Boston, Andrew Monasterio. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
So the tying run at second. To third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Trevor Story.
On the ground, out to short. Flips it. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the field.
Story on the move. Pitch misses in. Safe at second with a stolen base.
When you're trying to strike a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
The Red Sox with the tying and winning runs in scoring position here in extra innings. Pitch out, but no action.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. And you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
That one catches the corner for a strike. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. That one misses. Ball three. Saved down Rafaela. On deck for Boston. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with one down. Out to short. Toss to Alonso. Tie ball game as they get the second out and the run scores. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tyler Holton won't go any further tonight. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Here's a new
Baltimore,
pitcher from the
number
pen,
45.
Keegan Aiken.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
And stepping in for Boston, saved down Rafaela.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Winning run and scoring position with 2 away. And fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Kowser settles underneath it, and that's the 3rd out. We push on to the 11th, all tied up at 3 apiece. 11th inning set to get underway. Stepping in, Tyler O'Neill. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. O'Neill not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. Man at second. Swinging a foul out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The 0-2. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Taylor Ward.
Pop shot, and he can't knock it down. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical. You want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The Orioles with the go-ahead run at third, and we're here at the top half of the 11th. Late swing, foul to the left. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Outside with a breaking ball. In the air to left center. Durant trying to get to it. Reaching down, makes the catch. Runner tags for third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
Well, the only reason this game is still tied is because of that throw to the plate. Needed it, got it, and what a fun way to finish the inning.
All set for the bottom of the 11th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran.
Now this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1.
Well, this is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
Here comes the 0-1. Bunting, and he pops it up. He's got it. One away.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
And that one fouled off. The winning run on second base. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. And it bangs off the monster. In comes the winning run, and the Red Sox walk it off in the 11th.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
4-3 our final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.